Hi everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is the 2016 Call of Duty, came out in November of that year, and it's sort of a hard sci-fi take on the Call of Duty, I don't know, subgenre of shooters. Very interesting. Multiplayer is fun, but we're really here for the campaign for the most part. And I'm going to, well, basically jump right in. So I've recently beat the game, and so I unlocked the new difficulty. I am going to be playing this on the normal difficulty because this game is a little difficult, oddly enough. We'll talk about that as we play. Let's get going. Regular?
The needs of our planet were greater than she could supply. So we went beyond the reaches of our atmosphere. The new frontier offered the promise of a new beginning. But the distance gave way to a movement with no connection to the place we call home. New rules, new ambitions. A new enemy. The Settlement Defense Front built an army and broke away from the Earth with blood and violence. They aren't revolutionaries. They want absolute power. They raid colonies, take resources, and control territories by force. They use their fleet to block us from raw materials we need to survive. Their mission is to erase everything Earthborn. Today, the SDF is a war machine, ruled by its military. If a leader united that force, they would mobilize and try to take our homeland.
This is Scar 1, standing by for tasking.
Copy 1-1. One of our weapons facilities is under attack by the SDF. We believe this is part of an operation codenamed Raya. Intel suggests their target is a prototype weapon. Your team will extract the prototype and torch the site before SDF can locate it.
Understood, Warlord. We'll get it done.
1 minute!
Friendlies!
Facility's dark. We get our weapon, torch the site. Gear check!
OMA systems online.
Rules of engagement.
Weapons free.
Good to go.
10 seconds.
Door!
Green light's going, green light. Call it, Wolf.
Go! Go, go!
Stay tight.
So yeah, not a lot to say about this. It's just following these guys. I don't know if this is supposed to be really cool or not. You could have done this in a cinematic and been fine.
Surface temp's 300 below. We gotta move. Reaper, Scar's a boots on the ground.
Copy 1-1. Insert is a vertical drop north of your position.
Copy, on the move.
So yeah, this game is a bit...
Two targets below. Boots down, take them out.
Sipes, take point. 1-1 to Reaper. Set that gunners in the AO. Troops in contact.
Copy, overlay. Out.
Let's get to the weapon before they do.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Anyways, this game is a bit more hard sci-fi than, say, Titanfall 2, which is a bit more space opera-ish.
Reaper, set that gunners in the AO. Troops in contact.
Copy, overlay. Out.
So, for example, we're confined to...
Before they do.
Alright, yeah. We're confined to just our solar system.
He's down.
Entry point's 30 meters dead ahead. Keep moving. Reaper, we're approaching the entry point. Be advised, we've encountered steady SDF presence.
Thermal is spotty at your depth, so stay alert.
Stand fast. Sentries on the roof. Wolf, take one, we got the others.
Got 3 more coming.
Oh boy.
Push up. Mind the gap. They just executed them. SDF wants weapons, not prisoners.
So, this is a bit more hard sci-fi than Titanfall 2, which is more space opera, more fantasy sci-fi. Yet this one does.
Seek is out.
Copy that.
All right. Yet this game, at the same time, interestingly enough, does a lot more with like planet hopping and everything, whereas Titanfall 2 takes place completely on one planet. So it's a very interesting dichotomy.
Right clear.
Man out.
Our weapons in the armory vault. Half a click up. Close quarters. Check your scopes. You think they heard the blast? I assume they did. Let's give them a proper welcome then.
All right, let's open this door.
Toss an anti-grav.
Copy that. Someone there.
They're down.
Moving up.
Anti-revs were pretty cool. I won't use them very much because I prefer.
We're an R&D. Moving to the armory.
Copy. Be advised. SDF is almost inside. Operation Riot cannot succeed. Once the weapon is secure, I can activate the self-destruct sequence.
Copy.
Anyways, the shooting in this game, it's basically exactly the same as every Call of Duty game. You aim down sights, and or hip fire, and oh hey, hold on, get some anti-gravs in here. You have grenades to toss, and you have specialty weapons. The game does a lot more with specialty tools actually, which I thought was kind of interesting. So you're not just limited to grenades and such, you have all sorts of stuff.
Go fuel. What's your status?
We're on target now. Exfil in 6 mics. Out.
Weapons on the other side. We beat them to it.
Sights. Crashing.
All clear. Jackpot. Got eyes on the ball.
Reaper, we're inside the armory. Moving to secure the weapon.
Copy 1-1. Weapon is in the vault. Once it's secure, I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence.
F-Spar prototype.
Boot it up, Sipes. We're gonna need it.
Here, Wolf. Compact model. Same tech. The riot operation. We're after this.
Reaper, weapon secure. Confirming execute order and self-destruct.
Roger. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Be advised, SetDef has 50 plus infantry and machines inbound. You need to get out of there now.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike. RV in 5. Clock's ticking, let's move!
Attention, self-destruct active. All personnel must clear the area at once.
Alright, so here's our big firefight to get ourselves out of here. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not an easy segment of the game. Just need to get to a spot where I'm not getting shot from every direction. And almost there. Need more fuel. Let's grab this. So yeah, these big things here, shoot them with whatever large weapon you have. The F-Spar here is a pretty good option, all things told. Though they are damaging as hell. So if you can, you really want to find a rocket launcher of some description to fire at them. Because they can take you out in one hit. And the game is actually... There we go. The game is actually really good about giving you a good amount of weaponry to take out large enemies like that. There's only a few of those in the entire game, but they are mini bosses. Alright, let's start this thing up.
Oxygen depleted. Oxygen depleted.
Yeah. Whoa! I need that. Coming to you.
Get him up, he needs air. Catch your breath, Junior.
Get me, Coach. Gun destroyed. Data retrieved. Initiating Raya.
How many did you come with?
Wherein?
What about the airship we shot down?
My men need medical.
You care about your men. Care clouds judgment. That is why you cannot win. This place isn't yours anymore. Kill them. Save the bullets.
What is Raya? Unclear. Helmet cam stopped transmitting. It's been 18 hours, no contact. Set def's made no demands.
Settlement Defense Front doesn't make demands. They planted a flag in our rock. They executed 3 men and shot down a pilot.
Our team was sent to secure classified weapons from a closed facility.
That facility is a black site, Admiral. Why the hell is SetDef allowed in that airspace?
By permission of the Accords, all nations have access to free...
Sir, that objective required a full strike force, not a 4-man team.
Lieutenant Reyes, I implore you to use diplomacy in this office. Take a different tact.
Yes, sir. Who else knows about this?
Right now, Joint Strategic Air Command and you.
This is a deliberate act of aggression, Admiral. We should be out there on patrol, not down here throwing confetti.
The rules of engagement prohibit definitive action under these circumstances.
So we stand by with our barrels in the sand and we watch a Fleet Week parade?
Lieutenant Reyes, make no mistake. My instincts, which are aligned indelibly with your own, are that we need to engage.
Why don't we, sir?
They're politicians, Reyes. They'll wipe hell's ass with whatever flag keeps the smokestacks burning. To these men, the idea of mounting an offensive triggers a fresh and unplanned piss. Until there's war, the warriors aren't in charge.
But, sir, by the time there's war, it's too late. Hesitation is a hole in the head. You drilled that into us relentlessly in flight school. Work the problem, respond.
You were always a fast learner, Lieutenant. Stratcom is well aware of our grievances. At this time, no use of force is being considered on an operational level. These are the laws of war, son.
Thank you for the briefing, sir.
Admiral Rains, E3N is in position on the roof.
Thank you, Petty Officer.
What is E3N?
Go take a look for yourself. I think you'll be quite impressed. Dismissed.
How many?
4. KIA.
Europa?
Front was already there. Took out the whole team. Looted the site.
Son of a bitch. This Felice stuff is nonsense. We should be up in our jackals flying watch.
Admiral doesn't disagree.
Captain Alder, no?
Negative. Today, Retribution isn't a warship, it's a parade float.
Whole fleet here in Geneva? Doesn't seem right.
We do this every year, Salt.
Well, let's not miss the party.
After you, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Slick. Come on. We'll take the scenic route. Not a list you want to make?
Peace to the fallen.
Welcome to Fleet Week!
So while we're here,
Retribution. Home sweet home.
every time I want to talk,
We've been down here a day, Salt.
I prefer the wild black yonder.
You and me both.
I just gotta say, before we get too far here, this game this is the PlayStation 4 version of it. For being a Call of Duty game, looks really nice.
Called E3N. Heard of it?
Negative. Rayman's got all kinds of tricks up those 4-star sleeves.
He's flying to the ceremony with us. Make sure you don't call him that.
Never. To his face. Make a hole.
Right this way, Lieutenants.
Service has its perks. We got a plane to catch.
Crowd's eating this thing up.
Public relations, Reyes.
Propaganda, Salt. We lost 4 men and we're throwing a party.
Our hands are tied. Take a little R&R today, Reyes. That's an order.
You can't give me an order. We're the same rank.
Got me there, Lieutenant.
So yeah, we're going to continue on, but you may have noticed before we go any further, there are a couple of celebrity guests already in this game. Kit Harington is the main bad guy. You may know Kit Harington as Jon Snow on Game of Thrones. And the guy who killed Wolf right before we cut out is probably known to UFC fans. It's Conor McGregor. There's at least one other celebrity cameo in this game that I'll point out later on, but F1 fans will probably recognize it.
Lieutenant Reyes.
The hell is that?
I think we found E3N.
Indeed, sir. Petty Officer First Class, E3N. Enhanced Tactical Humanoid, 3rd Revision.
That's a mouthful.
You ain't kidding. Call me Ethan, ma'am.
What are your orders?
I'm assigned to Retribution, reporting to Captain Alder.
Program for combat?
Thoroughly, ma'am. Born to kill.
You look like you can kick some serious ass.
Well, now you're just making me blush, sir.
Step aside, Ethan. This old goat can still climb.
Welcome aboard, Admiral.
Well, now that we're all acquainted, let's get up and away.
Roger 6. Rounds will escort you to Vengeance.
Copy. Raven 6 to Vengeance. Top Cat is on board. We're coming to you.
Copy 6. Vengeance is awaiting your arrival.
You kept the Ethan project well under the radar, Admiral.
Captain Alder knew. First troop-ready model. Quite remarkable. We're revealing him at the ceremony today.
You know I got stage fright, right, sir?
You got feelings, Ethan?
I do, Lieutenant. I do. I carry the brain of a human farmer.
Holy shit, are you serious?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
He got you, Lieutenant.
Did not.
Aegis guns are working overtime today, huh, Admiral? A lot of Allied traffic. Always vigilant, Lieutenant.
You familiar with the air intercept systems, Ethan?
Earth's Iron Shield. Major firepower.
Vengeance, this is Raven 6. We're on final approach.
Copy 6. Vengeance is awaiting your arrival.
Admiral, sir.
What is it, Ethan?
The Aegis guns. They appear to be tracking our fleet. Incoming! I'll take it!
Hold on! No joy! I can't control her!
STF destroyers inbound!
All stations, shots fired at the Aegis control tower. Say again, shots fired. This is not a drill. Divert and deploy all available assets immediately. Brace for impact! Hold on!
I'm all right.
They're shooting civilians.
Here, take this! Get up! We gotta move!
Firing on innocent
Evacuate the building immediately!
ZF is using our Aegis guns to shoot down the fleet.
We have to get to the tower to take back control of the gun!
All right, so we got introduced to Ethan, who is our robot buddy in this game. We got basically our motivation for what we're going to do for the rest of the game. When the SDF here not only killed our player character in the opening sequence, but also kind of turned our weapons on us and started shooting civilians in a mall. So, you know, that's how we know they're bad guys.
On you, Reyes. I'll cover.
Oh man, so one of the things you're probably going to notice in this game, and it might be partially because of the resolution that I'm going to put this up in, which is going to be 720p, but sometimes it's difficult to see enemies in this game. And that's why weapons with attachments like the Trojan that I have right now, that give you little enemy outlines if you ADS, they're fantastic.
Affirmative, all stars. This is 1-1. Do you read?
Communications must have been hit. STF's breaking to the tower!
They're landing troops.
We need that Aegis back under our control. That's all that matters now.
Guns ain't cutting it!
We need anti-personnel weapons.
Alright, so I was just trying to show off there.
I got frags off the transport!
Good call.
Frag grenades in this game are a little crazy. In previous Call of Duty games, you usually had like you have like a single frag explosion. In this game, frags are these 9-bang things. They just continuously explode. Oops. I think that was a civilian I shot. Anyways, right now we do not have any sort of parkour abilities. We don't get those until we get into our first real mission. So yeah, there's a little bit of a... Ooh, fuck. There's a little bit of old Call of Duty feel to this right now. Very much a boots on the ground mission. That changes. Alright, I already killed the gunner before the game told me to.
They're deploying reinforcements! Run them down!
Alright, you saw there, I'm getting different colored hit markers. If I hit a headshot, it'll pop up a red thing. Normal ones are just white. Actually, I think it's kill shots is red. I really do like that feature. More games are adding it, which is fantastic. Because it does help a lot with figuring out exactly what you've done. Alright, Seekers. We've seen these before, they're pretty great. Toss them out, they track a guy. Now if you throw it into the middle of a bunch of people, that's when it's effective. It'll stick to whoever it hits, but it'll blow everyone else up. Honestly, for that purpose, you're actually better off just using normal frags, if that's all you're trying to do, though. Alright, we're gonna lay down for a second here. So, oop. There we go. Now, there are two types of weapons in this game. I mean, there's multiple weapon types, but you have energy weapons and ballistic weapons.
Close to the tower now.
And I've got one of each here.
I don't know, Ethan. Our Aegis guns are still firing on our fleet. Endurance is hit.
What's our heading? Up the street!
Open fire!
So, I gotta say, for all the criticisms that you might want to level at a Call of Duty game, and Lord knows I will level a few of them during this LP, they do spectacle like no other franchise, still. And I appreciate that. So anyways, energy weapons, they don't penetrate, they're supposed to ricochet. Wow, I should really not be showing this off while being shot at. There we are. Perfect. Now you, in this game, in single player at least, you can carry multiple grenade types in both the tactical and the lethal category. You can just switch between them with the control pad. Very much appreciated, very helpful, something I will frequently forget throughout the entire game. Sorry. So usually in Call of Duty games you just can't shoot your own teammates. In this game you absolutely can. They'll just admonish you for doing it. I don't think you can kill them. Oh, that shadow. The shadow is lagging.
We need to keep moving.
Dead end, Ethan.
Get us over that wall, sir. This way, Lieutenant.
So we are going to pick up right where we left off. Or well, right here, I guess. I will see you next time. Bye.